She wanna rump with the Don Dada. Lord of mercy.
Ah yeah, it's time to travel and bang, baby.
This is Travel and Bang. I am Marky Bravo the Mulatto. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Here to talk about the dark arts of seduction and the nuance of game. Glad you came. Before we get into it, I gotta do what I gotta do. I got bills to pay. I can't help it. Okay, this is brought to you by AO Nutrition for all the gym heads out there, or a matter of fact, for all the gentlemen who fell out of fitness. You're gonna want this. You're going to want this. If you're jumping back in the game, you want to see those results pronto, fast, but you don't want to take illegal anabolic steroids and just things that will end up messing up your health later on in life. You want to check this out. These performance enhancers / pro hormones are newly formulated so it won't put your body in a bind. You know what I mean? So you can take this and within 2 months, gentlemen, 2 months, eating clean, hydrating, going to the gym, just 30 minutes a day, 4 days a week. You take these supplements as directed, you will see the results you wanted to see. Lean muscle mass, hard body, the type of body that really gets that woman's punani wet. Check it out. I'll leave the link below, aonutrition.shop. Okay, so next, I want to get to the main topic. You know, being that I'm a globetrotter and I've seen many places as an Army veteran, at the same time outside of the Army as a defense contractor, just traveling here, there, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's job related or it was vacation related. Got to meet a lot of women, sip a lot of fine wines, experience different adventures. And that's the main point. I want to tell you my perception on things, because I feel a lot of dating coaches are either telling you they're the pimps, they were pimping since pimping was pimping, right? They never been through any heartbreak. They've never ever been played for a fool by a hot little Nancy, right? Or you have the other dating coach who, all they do is read emails off. And I'm not against anything. I want to give you the direct, verbatim, word for word experiences of what I went through. Maybe you can relate. And please share this with family and friends if you gain value from it. Let me give you some examples, okay? For instance, online, because a lot of guys, y'all are lost, okay? When you send a message to a woman, say it's in the Facebook messenger inbox, right? DM, whatever. Okay, you send a message and you were conversating with her before, and all of a sudden she doesn't come back to read the message. Yeah, it's like she forgot. She didn't forget. She just basically is showing you you're not a priority. She doesn't care. She started focusing on other things, right? What you do after 48 hours, repeat, what you do, even on the phone, if you can delete on the messenger app, what you do is you delete the message. Gentlemen, I guarantee you 8 out of 10, I would say 9, for me it's 9 out of 10, but 8 out of 10, the woman's gonna reappear and she's gonna ask you, because most women, it's in their nature. They can't believe, they're miffed. They're miffed when they see that you erased that message. They're like, well, what did he say? And then 100%, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, they ask, hey, what did you write? They gotta know. You know why? Because that's the false information you're giving. When other men say, no, you gotta stand behind your words. You better leave what you wrote. No. If I'm not a priority enough for the woman to read my message and to get back, then I leave it. I leave it and I erase it. You know what I mean? 48 hours. And they will resurface, okay? Also, there's different type of women. You have to use different approaches. You're always gonna have, as Alan Roger Curry said, the reciprocator, the rejecter, the wholesome pretender, okay? The erotic hypocrite, and the manipulative time waster. Gentlemen, become familiar with these archetypes. It's very important. That's why I tell men to read Alan Roger Curry's books, Mode 1 especially. When you become familiar with those archetypes, you know what I mean? You have a whole new respect for different type of women's, okay? The rejector, you'll actually like rejectors because they'll tell you from the get-go, no, you're not getting in these pants. You're not getting in these drawers. I don't care what you do or say. And that's awesome because they're being so upfront, okay? Like Maya Angelou, I think she wrote, you know, when somebody tells you who they are, believe them, right? And then the reciprocators are all beautiful women because they are down. They are into what you're into. You want to get down tonight? I want to get down tonight. I love the reciprocator. You know you're one with the reciprocator. They look at you like a hungry person looks at a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, okay? Wholesome pretenders and erotic hypocrites. I love this description because it shows you that most women are putting on an act. Because we still live in a world where, not all, but a lot of women don't want to give off the vibe that they're easy to have, and they would be labeled, if you say, be labeled a SLUT. They don't want that. They don't want to give off the impression that, oh, this guy, I can't, they think to themselves, I can't let him know that he can have me right here and there. So you're going to have to cut through. You know what I mean? You're going to have to cut through and banter, you know, make jokes, you know what I mean? Use vulgar language sometimes, but you got to know when to pull back and then to be classy again. It's a dance. That's why they call pickup artists artists. It's not a science, it's an art. The only way you learn the art, though, is through evolution. Evolution is painful. And that's what I want to tell all men out there, too. You're going to get rejected. You have to get rejected. You have to look forward to it. I want you to go out every week and, for beginners, approach a woman once every 2 days. I say it once every 2 days because I know people are busy. Once every 2 days, you go up with your business card, okay? Use your business card and you give her the business card and you say, hey, caught my eye. If you're interested, add me to your WhatsApp. That's it, and walk away. Don't even give her a chance to respond. Or you can do what most of my friends do. They act like they mistook her for someone else. Hey, are you Julie? No, I'm not Julie. You sure you're not Julie? You know what I'm saying? And then the conversation goes from there. You have to do the icebreaker, okay? But when it comes down to it, it's the flavor, it's the je ne sais quoi, it's the charisma that you have to develop, and it only develops through a punch to the face. Not literally, figuratively. Being rejected, putting up with women's bad attitudes, bad moods, you know, and telling you you're not thing. They might even say, get away from me, creep, ugh, pervert, you know. You wanna go through these situations. You may not go through them, but I'm saying it could happen. And through that, you'll develop and you'll grow thick skin. That's one of the traits I think, you know, I could say, do this, and another dating coach says, do this. But I think the real thing most people need to work on is thick skin. You know what I mean? Because let's face it, the average person, if they get told to fly a kite by a woman, their feelings are hurt. Their feelings are hurt. Your ego's on the line. And to detach yourself from the ego, right, by having it, you know, kicked in the groin a couple hundred times, it just doesn't, it won't matter anymore. Because at the end, I'm gonna say something grim, and I want to remind everybody, at the end, we're not leaving this planet alive. You're going to pass away one day. We're all gonna die one day. So why not have fun? Why are we taking shit so serious? Stop taking it so serious, gentlemen. Don't take it serious. 9 times out of 10, you know what I mean? That woman you think who doesn't want to talk to you wants to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I know in America, they don't give choosing signals anymore. They don't. You know what I mean? I know they just don't. You know what I mean? So that's why you got to break the ice. You got to approach. You got cold approach pickup. The ability to create conversation without even knowing the woman from Adam and Eve. We can do this, but got to grow thick skin. Got to realize, really inject in your mind. It's not a depressing thing. We're just not going to be on earth forever. But you know what? That's going to press you to jump out of an airplane like it did me, skydiving. That's going to press you to do all the things that you love to do while you're on the planet, right? That's going to push you to talk to that hot, sexy blonde or that hot chocolate, you know what I mean, woman walking through looking like Beyonce in the Starbucks. You know what I mean? It's going to push you to do it because you only have one life to live. Like, if I don't do it now, I'll regret it. Besides, I'm not going to be here on this planet forever. I got to talk to her. I got to. You know what I mean? And if biology, remember, attraction isn't a choice. If biology is there, you can F up. You can F up. See, that's what the other dating coaches don't tell you. If the biology is there between you and the woman, you can F up. She'll look past it. She'll forgive it. The women who don't forgive things, you know what I mean? Now, that don't mean be a outlandish, you know, super simp. Don't do that, all right? But if you stumble, you know, through the gaming process, through the courtship, she's gonna forgive it because she's attracted to you. When a woman's into you, she thinks when you say stupid, dumb things, it's goofy things, that's cute, it's sexy. She's willing to look past your shortcomings. She is, because there's biology, there's attraction. And the women who don't have that with you, I'm telling you right now, if they give you the time of the day, they're like Alan Roger Curry calls them manipulative time wasters. You're going to get used, strung along, and manipulated and exploited. So the best thing is you want to be direct, do the direct game, what you're looking for, you know what I mean, as soon as possible. If not soon as possible, as soon as you get time to do face-to-face communication. Remember, pimping online is fine, you know, flirting and stuff, but reality is you need to do it face-to-face. I've lost so many chances with beautiful, intelligent, immaculately gorgeous women just because I didn't say it face-to-face. There's this one woman from a really, I don't even want to say her name, she was from a really like prestigious Middle Eastern family. They're in the fashion industry, and I messed it up. I know you guys are like, oh, I know he's talking about. I messed it up because I wrote it, I texted it when I was supposed to say it to her face. That's real game. That's real player stuff. That's real masculine man shite. To look in a woman's eyes and to say it so she can see that you mean it. That's so sexy. That's so attractive. That gets their Nile River just juicy, flowing and dripping. Do you understand that? That's the essence. That's the essence of game and courtship. Okay? Scarcity versus abundance. Always ask yourself that. Is she a girl worth investing into for a possible relationship? Or is she just a fun girl? I don't care if you're polyamorous. I don't want to hear that I'm polyamorous. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna have your boo. You're still looking for your bottom, you know, your bottom B, the woman that you can, you know, vibe and chill with. Okay, is she relationship material or is she a fun girl? Gotta know. Don't get blindsided from low-hanging fruit. Some women are messed up. They got daddy issues. They're train wrecks. And if you turn into Captain Save-A-Ho, trying to save these, you know what? You're going down with them. You're gonna end up in the trailer park with this girl. You're gonna strung out on something, okay? Don't do it. I've seen it happen to many men. I've seen men with very promising futures and the wrong woman because she looked hot. She's hot. You know what I mean? And she did some magical, you know, magical BJs and stuff. All of a sudden now the guy, you know, just ruined his life. Got seduced by Medusa. Turned him to stone. Don't do that, okay? Don't go down the wrong route. At the end, it's the universe within, and that's why I tell all men to meditate. I don't want to get into the woo-woo stuff because I'm very esoteric. I don't want to get into it. And everybody knows I'm a Freemason. Know how to meditate. If not the lotus position, you know what I mean? With the hands open, at least sit somewhere, lay in bed, and just close your eyes, blank your mind out, and clear your thoughts. No sound, no thoughts. You're gonna want to do that. You'll be such more a sharp thinker. You have razor blade focus with everything you do, and it translates into the bedroom. it translates into the bedroom. A lot of this pre-ejaculation issues men have because their mind is just, it's over sensory system. It's like, you know, and they're like, oh, you know. We got to disconnect from the matrix, gentlemen. We got to. Be a better man. Become the best version of yourself. This is another world out here. We can't let social media and the industry, especially the, you know what I mean, the porno industry, define who we are in the aspect of intimacy. It all begins here. This is your movie set. You're the director. You're the producer. Don't get caught being a stage prop on somebody else's movie set, gentlemen. Brothers, I love you. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe. And keep your standards up. You understand? All right? Asombroso.